What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Savage Land, and welcome to another episode of The Field. And today on The Field, we got my boy Mutt and his dog Junkyard, and another great stellar set, I will say, just off the rip. But today I'm just gonna go through it a little bit. I just picked it up last week from Big Bad Toy Store. Should be shipping to everybody. Pretty much seems like it's pretty much ready, easy to get available. 44 bucks, and set as a pretty much 2-pack, almost like a regular character in a mini vehicle, a regular character in an animal. Usually goes for that $44 range. But let's get into the figure. Let's get into Mutt first, if you don't know anything about Mutt. Mutt is a fictional character from a G.I. Joe Real American Hero toy line. He debuted in 1984, and I'm pretty sure that year or the next year his toy came out. I believe he's part of the 84 class. Mutt's real name given is Stanley R. Perlmutter, and his rank at the Army Special is E4. He is a native of, I want to say this, Iselin, New Jersey. Probably one of them little small townships up there. His primary military specialty is dog handler. His secondary military specialty is infantry. So on some occasion, his rank is given as staff sergeant, which just bumps him up to an E6. Mutt's service record includes graduation from the Jungle Warfare Training School. Mutt is expert with M16, M14, M19, 11A1, auto pistol, and a Mac 11. I believe that's what everybody's talking about, that Mac 11, that submachine gun that he came with his original toy. As we can see here, he looks like he just has the M16 there. Mutt is characterized as a natural with animals and having had several pet dogs in his youth, which is trained exceptionally well. The smartest of these was Junkyard, who accompanied Mutt into the army. Wow, he joined the army with his master. It is suggested that Junkyard is more popular than his master, since he is friendlier than Mutt. Following the retirement from his service in the initial Junkyard, his offspring Junkyard 2 is a loyal, smart, and well-trained as his sire is now Mutt's partner. Okay, in the UK European Action Force, Canon Mutt is listed as coming from Madrid in Spain. Alright, okay. So, we've got enough info on him, history. Let's get into the figure. So, another stellar figure put out this year. He, I guess, technically came out in 2023, but most people was probably getting him in 2024. No reason to put him on next year's list because, like I said, it doesn't matter who was on that list on G.I. Joe. They were all stellar figures. You could have rearranged them anyway. But we'll start out from top to bottom. Pretty much, Mutt has a great face sculpt. It's a great set of hair they put. It's kind of like a little low cut. No wash in it. Looks like it's just, yeah, well, looks like it's black. Looks like it had hints of brown in it, but I can't really tell. But going down to his face sculpt looks really good. Got that kind of like grizzly kind of grin smile on him. But he's like known for acting wild like a dog. I know in the cartoon he jumped at a dog instead of Junkyard. But face sculpt looks really good. It's different. Has 2 scars above the lip. Teeth look really good in there. I got some nice paint on mine. Mustache looks really good. Just another great face sculpt. Got a 5 o'clock shadow. I would say it's a little different from all the other face sculpts because he's just gritting. That's the permanent face sculpt that they gave him. But let's go with the accessories on the head too. They gave him 2 sets of goggles, one to go over the helmet. The helmet looks really good. It has like a brownish paint on it, kind of look like a worn old motorcycle helmet. And then they also gave him like a dog mask, which that is a way to cover up that grizzly grin, like if you don't want to see it all the time. I know I don't want to see it all the time. And I prefer actually to have that mask over his face most of the time with the helmet. Pretty much fully geared up, goggles on and everything. I think he looks better that way. Going down, he has like some squiggly lines on his chest for chest hair. I think it looks alright. It looks fake, but it doesn't look horrible. Every time I see it, it looks like it reminds me of Charlie Brown, like the hair in Charlie Brown, like little squiggly lines. But as far as his deco, his layout, as far as the vest, got a lot of sculpt on it. If it was some like some shading or wash put on it, would have made it pop out a lot more. But man, that shit looks really good. I'm trying to figure out who body this is, but I really couldn't figure it out. I thought it was maybe a Cobra Trooper legs, but I'm not too sure. Then I thought it was Ricondo's upper because of the short sleeve, but it's not. So I don't know. It might be a totally new scope, but the shit looks wonderful. The rolled up sleeves, got the pockets on the side. Go down to the belt. The belt is loose once again with a lot of sculpt. Got some dog spray on there. Looks like some Banaka or something like that. I don't know what that is. He's a dog handler and he has dog spray. His gauntlet on his left hand, that's for his dog handling hand, and also that is removable too, and it has the same kind of forearm hair that he has on his right wrist. Now, on his right forearm. Far as his right wrist, when you take these hands off, when you start to get to the hands, you got to watch that right kind of like bracelet on there. I lost it. It is very tiny. It will pop off. It's really a pain in the ass. I hate that they made that loose. Now the gauntlet, you can take that off. That's cool. But this on the other side, and I guess it's a part of the gloves, like the ribbed end of the glove. It's just a pain in the ass to deal with. But going down to the legs, he's got a thigh cut, of course, double jointed knees. He's got a boot cut, and then he's got a nice ankle rocker and pivot. As far as on his legs, he has one holster, leg holster on the right leg that holds like a little 9mm pistol. Now, as far as his weapons, he comes with I would say a baton nightstick, because he is an MP. I don't know why they didn't say that in his bio, did they? But he also comes with an M16. He also comes with a little knife on the chest, also that has some nice silver paint. As far as the M16, I see all of the newer weapons have soft front ends, like on the tip of the pistol, and at the butt of the pistol is soft, but in the middle, like the main frame of the pistol, the stock of the pistol, I can see it's harder plastic now, which I guess if you're gonna be cheap, kind of do it in the right way. Don't have the entire gun soft plastic so it can be wavy. At least have it straight, and then you can bend out the ends. That's what I've seen on at least like 3 or 4 last Joes I've had in my hand. That has came out lately. But overall, a well put together figure. Looks like he has some type of badge on his chest too. I forgot to say that. But overall, a very well put together figure. Like I said, G.I. Joe been killing it, man, and they continue to kill it. Last 5 or 6 Joes I held in my hand been top notch. And more than that, I'm just saying like recently in the past month that I received. But it goes back months or whatever, further than that, man. It's been top notch. But let's get to Junkyard. Junkyard looks really good, man. He looks like a rock roller. As far as his head sculpts, the one with the panting tongue, that is real cool. I just wish his more like ferocious one was a little bit more rah, you know, coming at you like a dog. But when I think of Junkyard, and I just know him from the cartoon, I don't know how vicious he can get in the comic books. He didn't really do too much. It was Mutt who acted like a dog, especially in that episode with when they first met Shipwreck, when him and Flint are dressed up like Cobra Troopers. They have a brawl in a bar, and wild looking street dogs trying to get at Junkyard, and Junkyard don't even do nothing. He don't even growl, and Mutt gets after the dog, man. But let's get back to the toy. Has a vest on. I thought you could take it off, and I'm pretty sure it is removable. You can take it off, but as far as you're gonna have to like heat it up and do your thing with it, man. I guess dismember the dog or somewhere, but I'm not too sure. But vest looks good. I plan on keeping it on. I'm just keeping it on. Ain't no need for me to take it off. But he looks like he has like waist articulation at the back hind legs, and of course the standard dog articulation. Looks like the 2 points or 3 points in each leg. You know, for the dog leg it stance, and of course he has like the other head sculpt, which is more of a like I said, more of the meaner head sculpt, but it's just not mean enough for me. But at the same time, I've never seen Junkyard just overly excessive like a wild rock roller. As far as a rock roller, it looks exactly like one. This is the second action figure that you get with this set here. That's the way that animal makes me feel. It feels like I have a second action figure, and that's what I was talking about with Shipwreck. Still a great G.I. Joe, but he was on my disappointing list because that was one of the factors. I mean, like, this is Paulie, man. Y'all at least not gonna give him some spreaded wings. I mean, geez, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically what I was talking about. But Junkyard does not make you feel like that. Junkyard is another great animal in the zoo. That's what G.I. Joe has, a zoo that they basically have now with all the wild stuff they got going on. That's in the zoo of the G.I. Joe Classified, man. Another great animal. He was fun to mess around with. I mean, I couldn't really do all of that I want just because of timing, but it's a dog, like, he's definitely gonna come through for me in the future, and I know he'd definitely come through for other collectors in the future, just for having a nice Rottweiler dog animal action figure that's fully articulated and can get busy just like you know, your regular 6-inch human action figure, man. But as far as Mutt and Junkyard, I think they're a great set. Not a dog handler. I don't know dog signals. I would basically say these are dog signals also, which are great for especially somebody who's a dog handler, and they gave you a plethora of hands to do that. But these are also traffic handling signal hands too. You know, halt, stop, no, you stay there, you come on, no, you move. Basically these are also battlefield hands too. Not making any noise, not talking. Hold, put your hand up. Hey, you see what I see? Okay, move out. So a great ensemble of hands, man, for just different things that you want to do. Of course, he comes with one fist. He doesn't come with two fists, which is understandable. As long as he has one rock'em sock'em hand. Also comes with two pistol hands for each gripping hands for each side, which I can always make them work out just with them alone. He doesn't have a backpack or anything, but I'm cool like with that, man. This is a great, well put together action figure. He has plenty of weapons. He has 2 firearms, a knife, and a nightstick. The dog is awesome. 8 sets of different hands. He doesn't have different head sculpts, but with the different goggles and helmet combinations, you can give him 3 different looks. You don't need different head sculpts, and I thought that was pretty cool because his basic head sculpt has that grit face, and nobody's like that all the time. Not even him. He actually can, you know, talks. He's not like a savage beast, but he can act like a dog, like a junkyard dog at times. And if you're one of the ones that like complain about this, man,
you're such a fucking loser. You can't tell when you've won.
Mutt and Junkyard from the Gijoe Classified line. Another great action figure. I'm glad I picked this guy up. A little bit more current with my Joes, man, and they're pumping out good product, man. Like I said, there's some things you know can complain about, like the soft ends on each on each end of the longer weapons, the longer rifles, man. But for the most part, I'm having fun. But this is the Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of action figures. If you can, hit me up on my Instagram at Geppetto910. If you can, give me a like and comment and subscribe if you hadn't. If you are subscribed, please hit the bell notification so you know when I put up new videos, so you can just be on point, man. We can stay tapped in. But with that being said, until the next time, God bless.
I didn't make this thing. I asked a question. You loser, you can't tell when you've won?